Hey, welcome back to Toy Haven. Okay, we are at the Fright Zone, the original Fright Zone. We got the Horde all together. We actually have some, just picked up some, actually picked up a couple different Horde things too that we could show. Target, of course, had the sketch Hordak and Grizzlor, which instead I put it on this one instead.
The furry body?
Yeah.
It's a woolly mammoth.
Yeah, and of course this head works great. The Hurricane Hordak. Then this head, I think this head looks terrible. And we did get a Mantisaur at Kane County. So I did, that was in the video. If you didn't see the Kane County video, go watch it. And then Amazon, of course, delivered the Toon Grizzlor. Waited to I waited for this to get it at instead of paying more money, and I kind of paid the price of the package.
Look how they mess with my boy.
Anyway, that is our Horde catch up. So we got some Horde figures in, but the main reason for this today is that the new Fright Zone is now here. This actually came from a Big Bad.
Is that a living mount rock that there?
Yeah, so there it is. The new Fright Zone came from Big Bad. Mattel, I guess, did not even ship them out. So I'm glad saved a couple bucks and got the cheaper shipping and got it sooner. So that's fun. All right, so here, look at the box here. Looks great.
I just realized something. The picture had like this. How is the creature living in there? If it's like just one little.
Yeah, you can see its whole thing. Look at this. I like that side. That's really cool. There we got that part, and of course on the back we have the scene, but with the
toys.
Yeah, with the action figures going at it. Might have to move this whole thing. Here is all the pieces.
Whoa.
There they are. Maybe I'll have to. I have to move this Fright Zone out of the way so I don't end up knocking this stuff over. Okay, moved it out. We got all the pieces. I'll probably end up keeping this thing in the box too, just because I don't even know where I'm going to display this whole thing.
Display on the new thing?
Because I still want to keep the old one. Look at it. Still has the detail.
I was like, if you want to get rid of that
I can't get rid of the old one. Favorite playset, and the only one I actually had as a kid. So those are nice pieces. Now this feels just as good as quality as the Origins Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain. So they're all nice, good, solid pieces. Is there even a name for this lizard?
Everybody thought it was a snake, but here it is.
Yes, and if
surprise.
If you remember, it was the Horde 4-pack, the PowerCon exclusive, the thing that started off our this channel really, on inside the display of showing the underground Fright Zone. They did depict a picture of this guy, and this is what he looked like. So they already had the idea that he is not some sort of snake. I do wish his neck would have been longer though, to kind of match this.
Yeah, because look how long this one is.
Yeah, at least he should have a
long neck. But
yeah, but look at how far his jaw moves,
like
his mouth. Oh, not that. So it doesn't too bad so they just move, his legs just move like this. They do have the ankle. So his ankles have a really good thing, but too bad there's no joints there. And I wish this went out. Would be nice. And his tail, if this is not, there it goes. I thought if it was stuck, it was kind of stuck. But so this kind of wags a little bit. His body doesn't move any more than that, but the head has got some really cool detail. This. So
yeah. I looked at the structures. I know how to do this now.
Alright, so put the stuff together. There's a little bit, not too much of a space between this, because we do have to, that's the thing, we do have to end up taking this thing apart. So the door doesn't have any sort of release. It just kind of Does that. Alright, you put your feet. I really don't like the colors. I like the other one better, but.
Because you can definitely tell
Yeah, it doesn't
by the
look.
teeth.
Yeah, there's like claws. There's this. This can hold. This is a little rubbery.
Hold what? Hold the
To
person's
hold.
hand?
Yeah, so someone could hang. You could hold someone there. You got this piece right here. This moves. See, this is kind of cool that these actually turn.
Yeah, but one part has robot
Alright, and you
pieces,
can put.
so it's not a real tree.
And these birds can move. Yeah, this thing, so it talks, which is interesting. Alright, so the birds could pop off and on. They are rubbery. But yeah, like I said, so if you turn this around, this whole thing is actually supposed to turn around too. But it doesn't really, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know, the whole thing is kind of coming apart here. But if you see, we do have on his throne, on the side, there is these kind of like mechanical, so it's supposed to be from this side, but you could still, you know, turn them around.
Just twist the
Alright,
bird.
so look at this.
Now a bird's hanging sideways.
Yeah.
Why would a bird do that?
Now this is pretty cool. I like this. I was hoping that these would be kind of more bendy. You could just design it however you want it to do it, but it doesn't. But still, this is kind of cool that you could do this. So at least it's something. You could definitely move this around and hang different people.
Bird could grab someone's hand.
Yeah, look at that.
Help me!
Yeah, so you can hang up in the tree. Alright, and so on the back side, you put some pins in it just to hold this all in place. So I'm sure you could just pop this out, but I don't know about popping this tree back out. Anyway, since we have it like this, push the other side, the Fright Zone. Let's bring this other side back. Okay, so here's the Fright Zones next to each other. The size is, it's, you know, not too much. They're very close, I would say, the size. Of course, this guy can't fit anywhere here. The stairs are a little bit, see, yeah, these ones are a little bit, see how narrow they are, but then they're wider. They seem to be maybe a little bit wider there. But there's definitely more color. This one's got this light color. This one's kind of got a dark spray paint to it. Oh, and then I gotta mention this face. So this face was part of early concept kind of ideas about how the Fright Zone is going to look. These are rubber, so you can fit a guy in there. You can definitely eat someone there. And we did see this when they were doing the crowdfunding. You know, this is the kind of idea for it. Alright, so let's flip this thing around then. Okay, just flip this around. This one kind of moves, but it's kind of weird popping this whole thing apart. This piece, he's kind of just, I don't know, push it out. It seems like, I wish there was a little bit, maybe this was like, I don't know, more rubbery or something I don't know. And this thing, like turning this thing seems, it makes a lot of noise. I threw in the other Fright Zone, the vintage one. It doesn't really line up, but at least, you know, kind of adds a little bit to there. We got the weapons rack, and we got the other little jail piece here to add any prisoners in there.
Or a robot who did something.
And then this, and then looks like he found
My arm!
Looks like you got something there. This is a really big creature. We still have this still on there. It would be cool if you could just, maybe if there was something you can't really pop those off. They kind of go a little bit beyond that, which would have been nice. Just to kind of remove it, because they kind of change this piece just a little bit up from being on the inside. So they walk in through here, the mouth, and this is, you got Hordak, just chills up there, and there's this little place. So I don't know, what do you think about the inside?
Not bad.
Yeah, I mean this color also matches how how that the PowerCon display box kind of looked to this underground thing. So it's a little bit different than, say, what used to be looking in the mini comics. I don't know. What do you prefer, the inside or the outside?
Maybe the outside.
You can look from the outside. It's like you can do a slow reveal of him.
It's you! Beautiful. And there he goes.
There he goes. Okay, it is kind of tough putting these pieces back on. You seem like you're kind of ripping it apart. So that kind of, I don't know, that kind of stinks. Yeah, I wish it was a little bit easier. But this is a lot bigger. I wonder if can you kind of have someone sitting like sideways now in there as opposed to just standing. He kind of sit there. All right, so I moved his legs back to see like the farthest he could kind of get stick out as his shoulders kind of block. Okay, so can I get his arm to stay? Just kind of popped out.
His head.
A little bit. It's kind of, so you kind of hang a little bit, and you could feed him in there. Trying to get him to stick. Can't really get him. That's trying to get him to stand out as much as possible in there. There's a better look at his throne. So kind of, I don't know. He doesn't really sit, I guess, perfectly on it. It's a closer look of how he'll kind of stay in there, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting that you could have his throne on the outside if he wants to watch, this guy eat people. I think he'll get a nice kick out of that.
Nice dinner.
Yeah. And then this little, I do like this face. It's kind of cool they added this little thing in there. I don't know, it would have been something if they maybe had like a piece or something that kind of could look like maybe the slime pit could get added, where you could like connect the slime pit somewhere to this. Would have been an interesting
It does
thing.
show it on the box.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of part of their thing. So if that was, they could show something.
When a bird
like
starts
that.
attacking it.
Yeah. Alright, so pull out more guys. Yeah, forgot I had to bring out Battle Armor Skeletor. I think that looks better than how the display was on the box there. You could like hang them from up there, which is pretty cool. I'm sure you like this one better than the original, right?
Yeah.
There's definitely more stuff to do. Like that the jail is bigger. It's a little bit bigger than this. But like I said, I'm worried about switching these the pieces and stuff on and off. This bottom, it just feels like you're just kind of just ripping it, as opposed to that maybe there's something you can kind of push on or this or that. I don't know to make it in the squeaky thing. Hey.
Going to the base.
And it kind of sticks. It kind of gets stuck a little bit on some of this. It's definitely there, right? Maybe it has to go this other way. Is the other way better? So it doesn't hit this head part. Yeah, like that's kind of. Yeah, so everyone's just gonna ignore. We're just gonna ignore Skeletor, and that's fine. And there's did I even pull out? Did we show the instructions? There's the instructions.
Did you also mess up on the stuff?
Oh yeah, I did kind of put the tree. Yeah,
it tells you to put those stuff before putting on.
Yeah, maybe that's part of the problem is that I didn't put that on.
Before putting
I put that and then put the tree on. So I don't know if the tree. It doesn't seem like you could pop the tree back out, which that's gonna stink. Trying to store this thing back up, so maybe I might have to keep this new one out and store the old one. Let's see how much space I actually have for that. Well, this is it. This is the Fright Zone. The new and the old.
A bug riding a bug. Who knew?
You know what though? Can he stand? Look, he could stand better up there. That's a little bit flatter. So that's a little bit. It's kind of cool.
Armor too.
Here's the other Grizzlor.
How many troops do we have?
Oh, we got a lot. Yeah, they still can't walk too much on these stairs without falling. But that's it. That's the new Fright Zone. I don't know. Comment. What do you think? What do you think of it? Is everyone getting it? I'm sure everyone's gonna get it, and we might as well. It kind of stinks. It was at 90. It was a little bit more than the other ones. It's smaller, but it's still. I mean, I had to get it. It's the Horde. Got to finish up the Horde and wrap up this Origins line. This is it.
No, it would not be it.
Yeah, they're gonna keep putting. Don't worry, they're gonna do something with their
It will never
sketches.
be the end.
I know, it's like they don't want to finish. It's like what they're keeping going. They don't want to finish the original lineup, and they're gonna keep putting out different stuff, like this.
Thanks for watching the tutorial. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.